Hi, my name's Matthew Jester, making a quick video here. So I have a certificate of completion just showing that I'm certified and competent in the field of hypnosis. This is from Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started with my general introduction. Please watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. I'll leave a link to watch the video in the description. I'll also leave additional links in the description of other relevant videos. I've been abused with hypnosis, and my ability to speak is being inhibited with hypnosis, which is why I have to read everything when I make videos. If you notice me stuttering, speaking slowly, being unable to speak clearly, or any other difficulty speaking, like I am now, I explain in detail the specific methods and techniques that are being used to inhibit my ability to speak in my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking occur consistently in each of my videos, specifically within the first 3 minutes. The hypnosis inhibiting my ability to speak is often very noticeable throughout my videos, and I will leave a list of the various hypnotic commands that are specifically being used to inhibit my ability to speak that can be recognized in my body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and speech patterns in the description. I'm going to go ahead and just show you a few examples and samples of just some video clips of some of the most severe impairments of speech that I've experienced, and they all started after I started recording videos as well. So here's the first one. In the video, you can see the amount of difficulty and physical strain I experience speaking, mostly in my tone of voice and facial expressions, which are very difficult to fake, by the way. I actually have Inhibiting, a 23-minute hypnotic speech impairment video compilation from video clips of some examples of hypnosis and inhibiting my ability to speak. I'm trying to talk. 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 But I'm trying to finish what I was saying. But like it was just so disturbing, actually, right? That the people put that type of seal on in the first place on me, right? Like intentionally knowing, like this guy is trying to like save some innocent children from dying, and we're gonna stop him. Right? That's what the seal. So, anyways, moving on. This is going to quickly go over credibility, and I'm also going to explain how the different types of variables that are in a scientific experiment. So there's 3 different main types of variables. There's the independent variable. That's what is being studied. Intentionally, the independent variable is intentionally changed in an experiment to compare results. For example, a placebo versus a medication. And the independent variables would be the placebos or the medications, or varied doses of it. That's what's being tested. The dependent variable is the results of the experiment. So that would be the efficacy of independent variable. For example, the dependent variables would be how well what the results of the placebo were versus in comparison to what the results of the medication were. And then the last one is the controlled variables. So this is ensuring control of any other variables that could alter or change the results, such as, for example, if a person is taking multiple different medications, that could be a controlled variable that would alter the results, or could alter the results. Also, there is no singular variable that can cause every abnormal phenomena I'm experiencing other than hypnosis. And I'm going to go ahead and just explain something called gaslighting as well. So The primary method of concealing the presentation of hypnosis and invalidating allegations of hypnosis was instilling the false belief that uncontrolled variables caused the anomalies that were actually caused by hypnosis. This was a form of psychological manipulation and abuse called gaslighting, which involves invalidating and questioning a victim's beliefs, reality, and sanity. To ensure my credibility, I have ensured that all other variables are controlled as much as possible and cannot be falsely accredited for the elicitation of the hypnotic effects, very similar to controlling variables when conducting scientific experiments. And I'm going to go ahead and go over some of these variables right now. So, mental illnesses such as bipolar 1 and 2 or schizophrenia cannot cause motor tics or vocal tics as symptoms, invalidating any claims that the speech impairment that you may have just seen was caused by mental illness or various symptoms of mental illness such as delusions, hallucinations, grandiosity, or paranoia. I have never had any motor tics or vocal tics before the age of 18, and the severe speech impairment began within the last 4 weeks, shortly after I started recording videos about hypnosis and abuse, which invalidates any claims that the speech impairment was caused by a majority of existing movement disorders, speech disorders or tic disorders such as Tourette syndrome or tardive dyskinesia. I am not taking any medications that can cause tics, such as mood stabilizer medications or antipsychotic medications, invalidating any claims that the speech impairment was caused by medications. Sleep deprivation cannot cause vocal tics or motor tics, invalidating any claims that the speech impairment was caused by sleep deprivation. As you've seen in the video clips, they replicated some of the tics from some of those disorders. I've not suffered any form of head injury or brain damage, invalidating any claims that the speech impairment was caused by brain damage. Hypnosis is really inhibiting my ability to speak and read. I am sober. I'm not using any drugs, alcohol, or nicotine, and these severe speech impairments began in the last 4 weeks, shortly after I started recording myself writing, invalidating any claims that speech impairment was caused by the use of drugs, alcohol, or nicotine. Hypnosis can induce motor tics and vocal tics, and hypnosis can also induce involuntary speech impairments. The other possible variables I just reviewed are controlled and invalidated, resulting in hypnosis being the only valid variable that can scientifically explain the involuntary speech impairment, vocal tics, and motor tics. Let's see. So I have worked, and this is an example of an independent variable as well in the situation that I'm describing. I worked for multiple different call centers for several years, which is a reliable sample of adequate speech capacity and capability without hypnotic speech impairment. The sample could be used to distinguish the variance in speech capacity and capability caused by the independent variable of hypnotic impairment or hypnotic speech impairment. And I'll go ahead and get started with some of the metaphors that they told me regarding the hypnotic speech impairment and inhibition, writing impairment and inhibition, but specifically this is involving sleep deprivation, how that was used as to relate to sleep deprivation. And sorry, so the hypnosis is making this extremely difficult. The more strained I am in the video, you can see it. So anyways, the hypnotist told, this one is, so the hypnotist told me that they were going to take me to a laundromat. I was hypnotized to feel dizziness, confusion, nausea, dysphoria, drowsiness, disorientation, and to experience memory loss whenever I resisted post-traumatic suggestions, and I was hypnotized to feel like my brain was spinning in a washing machine on the spin cycle, turning to mush because they were, quote, brainwashing me. The hypnosis was really inhibiting me throughout this entire thing. And I'm going to start the video over. This shouldn't take me very long, maybe like 10 minutes. Let's see if I have time. Should hopefully just barely have enough time. So I'm going to go ahead and start the video over in just a moment. Unfortunately, the hypnosis inhibited me too much. I want to make sure that I have a decent video. And let me see. This is so difficult to do. Just a moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, I need to sort that over. But hypnosis is really hitting me. There it is. Okay. There's that. There's this. Just a second. Okay. Anyways, I have a little reminder there just to read quickly, because hypnosis was inhibiting my ability to speak so much. It was causing some problems, so I need to remake the video, and I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So thanks for watching.